Guys, please subscribe and help the channel get to 150k subscribers. Yay! Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the Betway Premiership. Stellenbosch 0, Kaizer Chiefs 1. I'm joined by the best coach in South Africa.
Steve.
Ring a coach?
Great, Steve.
I'm not. Coach KP.
Yes, Steve. Hey, let's get into the game, Steve. Or before we get into the game.
Coach.
Steve, I once said something in a discussion.
Yes.
Yeah, in the show with the TTB show, Lilepo.
Hey.
The question was, is Kaizer Chiefs youngsters carrying the team or having too much pressure? I don't remember the question very well, but it was somewhere along those lines.
Yeah.
And I've always said that for me, I still don't believe they're carrying too much pressure. Why am I saying that? And relying on Mdu.
Yes.
Because now if you're going to be getting players or the so-called quality players that the coach said he needs, then that alone limits the space for the youngsters.
Yes.
You see, if you look at the lineup, I think this is the first time Mdu starts on the bench if he's not injured. And I think he came on towards the 80th minute.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, so that already tells you chances of them playing more might be limited.
You're going to have to take a back seat.
A back seat. Now, you look at Mfundo. Mfundo always came second half, 70th. Today, I don't think he came on. You see? So, and we can't blame the coach because at the end of the day, he did say that he needs quality players. Yeah, so my point was, if you're given an opportunity at a struggling team, if I may say, raise your hand.
Take the opportunity.
Take the opportunity. And I feel Mdu has done enough.
Yeah.
Maybe the coach is starting to rely more on, experience. Because I saw Serino was playing 10.
Veterans.
Yeah, so that's what I believe. And I think if you can see all his new signings, they started the game, Steve. You look at Ucele.
Okay, starter.
Yeah, there's a guy called Coach Picasso. He says there's a composure 101.
Composure 101?
Yeah. So, like I always say, I always like using the word press resistance.
Yes.
He doesn't feel the pressure. Whether you are pressing or what, he'll always get
calm and composed. Rolls Royce.
You see, which for me, I'm still yet to see if he can play that role because I think they are playing him CDM.
Yes.
So that's Mtetwa's role.
Ox.
And for me, that role is more of you need to be able to defend.
A destroyer.
You need to destroy everything for your back four. You see, so I'm still yet to see that. Well, on the ball, I think he's way better than Ox. Yeah, that we can give him. So we are going into the game, Steve, as we go. Yeah.
Yes.
And then you look at the two centre backs, Steve. I think they are starting to combine very well.
Miguel
and Dudley. Dudley from the derby, Steve. My guy. Steve, I always say, man, and I'll forever say this. A defender that doesn't tackle, Steve, you know you've got a good defender.
Yeah.
Because for you to tackle, the tackling for a centre back should be the last option. Last
resort.
Yeah. Hence why they will say, those that know better than us, they'll say, take one for the team.
Yeah, as a last
okay. He hardly tackles, Steve. And that tells you what his positioning is always right.
Yeah, dude.
I might have missed few games, but he's hardly on even a yellow card.
And a yellow money with
maybe he does, but when have you ever had Barry Dudley suspended because of cards?
I haven't.
Or maybe we missed it. So that tells you how clean he is. And I think sometimes because of we are Africans, we don't appreciate the so-called soft defenders. But if you remember what Tabonte, those were soft defenders.
Yeah.
They were always clean.
Yeah.
And it's because they know how to position themselves. You see. So I think that centre-back combination, it's starting to come up. I'm just worried about Miguel. He's too rich now sometimes. He shows that he's a true African. He always wants to go hard and he collects yellow card. You see. So doesn't have to. And then you go the I think even Derby game he played well. I was surprised not to see him Amazulu, but maybe because of you don't know, you'll never know.
Resting.
And then the right back, Steve, I always thought Ufrosla had the potential of being the best right back from Ved's days.
Yes.
But I don't know whether he came at Chiefs at the wrong time or maybe he's just one of those players with potential, but you never
reach the next level.
Yeah, so with him playing me, I'm covered. Like, he's one of the players I always looked at him, but I don't think he's really went up.
Noga Kaya Solomon's chance? I
think he does deserve a chance, but you also, as a coach, I think you also look at the player. Injury prones are always an issue because you give a player a chance, yes, was grab, but when you're thinking, okay, now I've got competition, injured. That's another
unreliable
thing, you see, but hopefully he gets his chance. And then we've said already, still there's one player that I feel he's very unappreciated.
Who, coach?
The captain,
Yusuf
Mat. Still, it's not. I think we have maybe 5% of players in PSL that can switch the ball with both legs, left and right.
Both left and right.
Both left and right, Steve. And with him playing 8 with Saile there, I think we might see more of him. The other thing about him is he's very inconsistent, Steve. One moment he's having a good game, the other he's just there. Yeah. But if you look at the signings the coach made, like I said, they had Serino at 10.
Yes.
Well, we didn't see the best of Serino. There's still more from Serino. He can do better than that. But we know Serino is a quality player.
He's nice.
You cannot question that.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
Proven.
And then Umodi, I've been saying, Steve, Modi is coming right.
Yes.
He's becoming the Modi that we saw at Golden Arrows. It's just that I think he must just fix his finishing. If he gets that right, people will see how good he is. Currently, because he does all the job, but then he doesn't finish.
So you left with the last picture,
you see, but he's been playing well. The boy has been consistent. He's coming well, and that's good. And then is it Lilepo or lollipop, as South Africans say?
I know the lollipop.
I also know the lollipop. Still, I'll try and profile a player, him.
Yes.
One, still his pace, we can all see that.
Yeah.
He's big.
Yeah.
You can tell there's a bit of skill in him.
Yes. Sambanyana
Waisha. So there alone, Steve, if you've got a pacey player, it's a problem for the fullback.
Yeah.
You see. And that tells you Horar Yusuf Mat can always play those long balls into space. He will run into them.
Yes.
2, if he's big, meaning that he won't be pushed off the ball.
He's strong to
hold up play. So if you pass it into space, he can run and he can out-muscle and protect the ball. You see, there's a bit of skill we can see.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna be. I hope he's not a Saile.
Or was that hate?
It's I don't want to say it's hate, but it's because the team is not doing well.
Yes.
We will always maybe it's too early, but I think there's something in this team. Well, let's give it time.
Remove one Grandy.
Now look at Morris, Steve. He might not be the best striker, but the guy on top, Steve, he's good, Steve. I think certain players will do well at a certain system.
Yes.
And remember what I said last week. Maybe at Chiefs there's a system we just have not identified it as yet.
System
Yana. You see. Hence why maybe the 3 signings went straight into the starting lineup. Because they are part of the system he's trying to implement into the team. You see. So well still we'll look at the ball movement. The importance of the ball movement. Look at Chiefs' goal. Many might have missed it, but Morris played a huge role still. He was the player who was marked.
Okay.
He was the player who was marked. And then Lollipop came in as a late runner. And look at what he does. When Serino crosses the ball, he backpedals. And when he backpedals, what happens with the centre backs? They follow him. And then Lilepo just went in and hit the ball.
Space for him.
Hence why I heard they were saying he was unmarked. It's because of that movement. I guess everyone is looking at Morris. We know Morris is dangerous. So that movement from him to move from where he was, moving back, it moves whoever who's making him, and then it opens a hole. That's where the goal came from.
You see, is it that evidence? Mahopa kind of thing.
We are yet to see that.
Okay, but no say we areally, Maranoriga space.
Space, you see, So still, before we close it, still, there's a boy Upila still.
Kinamba manga na.
Just number 11.
Stellis.
Left wing. Steve. I think if we are scouting, plus Pirates is very good at scouting Stellis boys.
Yeah.
Maybe we must start looking at him. Maybe. Yeah. That boy is dangerous. He gets the ball, he always takes a player on. I was a bit disappointed with Ubusaka. There was not much from him, but not much to say about the game from Stellis' side. But at second half, I think it was pound to pound.
Yes.
They really tried, Steve. So in closing, Steve, tomorrow, the big one, let's go check the big one. I'm there for football, Steve. I think football will win at the end of the day. But I think it's going to be a game of tactic. It's going to be
a boring game.
No, not really. It's gonna, whoever wins the game will be players that are technically gifted more than the others. Tomorrow we'll try and break it down just before the game.
So that individual brilliance.
That individual brilliance.
It will be a separator.
Yeah, you like just to before they kill us. Just a minute. If you look at, let's say for instance, you pick the best 10. In the center, both teams play with 3. You have Mukwena this side, you have Makaula this side. If one was to choose, I think Mukwena starts ahead of Makaula. That's me. I might be wrong. Alende versus Mbat. Alende starts ahead of Mbat. Yes, Tito starts as a 10. Number 10. So if you were to look at that, but hence what I'm saying, let's look at it tomorrow. But I think it's an open game. We'll check them tomorrow.
Man of the match, coach. Man of the match. Before
it's a bit difficult, Steve. I would say Lilepo. I don't know, Steve. It wasn't a wow game for me. There was no one who was real. I would say Lilepo because it's his first start or is it second start. He scored. He created a few that could have went in. But for me, in terms of play, I'd go for Yusuf Mat.
Next time when he didn't change a play.
Nah, he does it. For me, I'd go for Yusuf Mat.
Thank you, coach.